Hi.
How you doing, guys?
We're the 8 of us. We're Adam and Amanda, and we have 6 kids, and this is our home.
And you're going to meet our fur friends inside here, Bodie and Lola, Great Dane mix, and a Chihuahua. So let's show you
That's
inside.
who's barking in there now.
Yeah.
Got it. So watch your head coming in. We have a TV overhead. Hello.
Lola.
Come here, Lo. Come here, girl.
Okay, so we've got the guitar storage for our teenage son. He just picked up guitar this year, so that was important. And then our TV pops down right there by Adam.
Which, for homeschooling, we were 8 years into homeschooling, and you know, that's a important piece of that.
So we have couches that are, how long are these, Adam?
6'4".
Okay, so we can all 8 sit in here. And we do have a table that sometimes we put up in the middle for dinner, but we don't have it with us right now. And then food storage underneath. And then these 2 couches do pull out and meet in the middle, creating a large bed. We've only used that a handful of times, and that's if we have, if our kids have friends over. So that's nice to have the extra. Our kitchen is pretty simple. We decided that the living space was a little bit more important for our family, so simple kitchen. We've got a toaster oven, and then we have 2 induction cooktops for cooking, and then a propane grill outside.
Yes, so one of the big upgrades that we did, this is our second round of solar, we upgraded from 700 watts to 2800 watts, and we're able to use full electric oven, convection oven, and then the 2 cooktops, and those draw about anywhere from 50 to 90 amps when they're going, and then within an hour we're right back up and good to go, topped off. So as well as the AC. So this is our only AC, is overhead. We'll probably change over to a mini split at some point, which draws quite a bit less power. But this is just a standard RV AC, and so we're able to do that when necessary. So.
It also pushes heat, but we have found that below 40 degrees it doesn't work well at all. So we have a diesel heater.
Yeah, so these produce moisture. The diesel heater, we have
That's the way to go. The
here.
diesel heater is the way to go.
Yeah, and we have quite a bit more heat with that. We use a planar from Canada. It's actually, we had 2 Chinese diesel heaters that burn out on us, so we went with the planar, and that's, you know, they know cold weather, 40 below. So.
And home base for us is Michigan, which gets awfully cold.
Yep.
So that was important for us.
I worked in Michigan for a couple years.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's wonderful, 3 seasons.
It's a great state.
Yeah.
They know how to do winter, that's for sure. So.
Yeah. I worked as a ranger at a Girl Scout camp in near Grand Rapids in Greenville.
Okay.
And,
not far.
Yep.
Not
I know
far
Greenville is about an hour or so from home base. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an IKEA. We really decided to go with this because it has a pull-out Susan that comes way out, so full availability.
So the storage tucks all the way back in the corner.
Yep. I do recommend glue and screw all cabinets, everything, because of the bumps, you know, as you go. So. But it's been great.
Which is, you know, the other thing we learned is that we've got these magnets. Adam, what are they?
Yeah, these
Would you say, is there like a pound, like a weight or something that?
Right. I just did 2 on them to really to hold. We had this coming out all the time, but since we've done that, everything stays.
Yeah. And all of the cupboard doors have like a the clip to hold it closed. Our first couple of times traveling about, we noticed quickly like the doors slamming, the doors falling out, all of that stuff was just really intense and made the drive significantly less enjoyable.
We like to go places that buses shouldn't go.
Yeah,
and
we do. We try off-road as much as possible.
You'll run into me in those places too.
Yeah.
So when the locals pull in and their eyes get big, like, how did you get that bag there?
Yep.
You know you're in a good spot.
That's gotten us into trouble a couple of times as well.
on just recently, last week, we were stuck in the desert at 5 Palms in Holtville for 4 days with our whole family, and so we you can read about that on Instagram. There's a lot of pictures and video of us getting pulled out by this tractor that was enormous. Anyway, let's go back here. Or actually,
So we've been homeschooling for 8 years. We've been in the bus only for a year and a half, but we've been homeschooling for 8 years, and so that was really important for us. So this is where we keep our homeschool storage, is in these ottomans. And we love how versatile they are because we also can move them in between couches so people can put their feet up for movie night. anything like that. And then also, we have this handy little breakfast bar that pulls out. We go like this, and lift up, turn in, and then there we go.
Nice.
So when we're not using the breakfast bar, we have at least seating for 12 people to sit around and hang out. But with this up, this allows especially our 3 littlest boys who are pretty messy, to eat, you know, spaghetti or cereal, whatever, without making too huge of a mess. But then there you go, and it's just like another couch for us. And I actually sit on this a lot, so we use this as much as we use our couches, really. This is our office.
So our newest addition.
Our handy little office. Yeah, we keep our computers, our iPad in there, and then extra curriculum and, you know, officey things that are necessary. And then we have pantry stuff up here and more school stuff, our library, our books, you know, up there. And then piano, we've got a few kids learning that. And then this is our bathroom, full bathroom.
Something we've done a lot of changes is the toilet. We just, after a year of black water tank and with a family of 8, we decided to switch to composting. So
huge change.
Beautiful thing about the separate toilet is you don't have to clean it out like you would if it has bags. So you're able to, it's a lot easier to clean out. You have to clean it, but it's been a huge advantage. So
our urine diverts into the gray water and then, Did you say that already? Kind of. Anyway.
We can get by for about a week for 8 of us, and we're not like rushing around looking for a place, you know.
It's only me, and I can go 4 months.
Nice.
Oh, that's incredible.
But
well, you are composting in your toilet.
We
are not.
Right, ours doesn't last quite that long.
Mine's a big Rubbermaid tub.
That's cool.
It's a little hard to lift up after 4 months of crap.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we do have this washing machine. We don't use it as much when we're off-grid out on the road. I would say that we run it maybe 2 loads a week, and that's you know, underwear, socks, and whatever the little boys got dirty. When we're hooked up though, I can run that baby like, you know, every single day. But it does an air dry cycle and a small load, and then we just hang stuff in here like that.
I like that.
So we don't use our tub for a bath actually at all, but it works great for a shower and keeping all of the water in when our 5-year-old is taking his shower. So that's been helpful in that way. This is our kids' dresser.
I'm gonna let you guys go
the
by,
cubes.
and I will sneak back here.
And then we've got a dehumidifier, which we haven't used out west, but we do use
every day.
east.
Yep, we empty
all
this
the time.
just because of the moisture. We don't want black mold, and it pulls at least a gallon in the morning and a gallon at night. So
yeah, we're constantly dumping this.
Right.
And then this is our bathroom sink. But we have found with 6 kids that separate toilet and sink is important, because when we're getting kids ready for bed, you know, somebody going potty and somebody brushing their teeth at the same time is important. So that's why we chose to keep those separate. This is our bed. It's maybe a little bit less than a full size, about 48 inches wide, which is great. I mean, Adam and I sleep like shoulder to shoulder, so it's small. But the reason we chose to have it out here is because when we tuck the kids in bed at night in the bunk room, we wanted to be able to have, you know, free reign of the bus. We wanted to be able to go get snacks and watch a movie and not wake anybody up. So we turn it into a day bed during the day, which is perfect for like dual purpose. We have 2 living rooms in our bus. 8 people, you need that sometimes. So my clothes are under here. This is like my dresser space with baskets. Oh, Adam has a couple. And then 170 freshwater gallons down there.
Yeah, and while framing, we went with 100 originally, and we decided let's get some more water after talking to people. And I mean, on the front side, you know, it's better than having that regret. It allows us to stay out for about a week or so.
If we're careful.
If we're careful,
Sure.
Yep.
So more clothes up top, and we've got a TV back here.
Yeah, if you want to grab this, there's a triple level for the kids for the sleeping area, 2, 2, and 2, and she'll show that off.
Yeah, so first let me show you this door. It's a bifold. My hand's in the way. Some something is caught. It does close, I promise. I'm not sure, something's caught there. But, so it closes that way, and then we just have a hook and eye, and then this latch to keep it in place. I think something's caught back in there, but that's all right. And then the kids just kind of keep their stuff tucked underneath. So we have our oldest son and our youngest son up on top. We call this the loft bed. It is the largest bed in the bus. And our 15-year-old tends to keep his stuff tucked in the corner because he's the only one who came with more stuff than the rest of them. And they just have opposite ends of the bed and their feet like crisscross. And then our girls sleep here side by side, and their bed is the same size as ours, which is fine for a couple of young teens. And then our youngest is all the way tucked under here. He's just our, actually it's not our youngest, it's our 7-year-old. He's our petite little guy. So he fits good. And then our 10-year-old is on the bottom bunk. And actually this is all of his stuff right here. So there is more space for his legs. He just has his stuff tucked underneath. But he actually prefers a tight squeeze, we call it. Sensory kid, he just likes that safe space, and he has communicated that. He feels like with his siblings on all sides of him and mom and dad right here that this is safe. He always feels safe here. We have our clothes. Adam and I hang our clothes right here. It's like our little makeshift closet, but we do have a very easy access emergency door. The handle is right here and a lock right here. So all the kids know how to unlock it, open it up, push it open if we ever need an emergency escape. We did not have windows. We didn't board up windows in here, but it didn't have windows back here. So that door was really important for us to keep accessible.
So for the solar, if I can, we switched out our emergency hatch, and we put in a sailboat hatch instead. So this is going to line up with our deck, which will be one of the last installs. But I don't know if you want to try to see up here for a minute, but this has the 2,800 watts of solar we installed before we left Michigan this last time. Yep. So if you take that up there, and then that's the 2 panels, and then we have 5 more of those panels on the other side. And I would say that was a huge blessing this time around as we travel. So
yeah, that solar was really important.
So we can have our batteries topped off again in about an hour and a half or so, and be able to do all of our cooking without having to refill propane.
Right.
So.
One last thing over on this end, we have a bathroom cupboard I don't want to miss out on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this holds a lot of storage and all of the bathroom needs when you have a huge family. And then we have a little latch right there so that when we're driving it doesn't, one of the important things for us about our build and this layout was that the windows we wanted to keep. We didn't want to block off as many windows as we could keep open. It was really important to us. The natural sunlight is huge. We've got shades that we custom ordered to fit all of them.
So those are blackout in the back for privacy.
Yep.
And then
Light
this
filtering
point forward,
in front.
these are light filtering all the way up. So yeah, it's been good.
I like the ceiling.
Yeah, so this is easy clean. It's PVC. And I highly recommend this. You can probably source something like this at Home Depot or Lowe's. If you're in the northeast, Menards is where we sourced this from. So basically all of our bus came from Menards.
Very nice bus.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you for the tour.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And yeah, you said you were on Instagram.
Yes. Right here, if you want to grab a picture of that, the Ada bus.
Excuse me.
That'll be probably easier to with the number 8. It's
All right. Well, thank you.
yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed that video. And remember, there'll be another one next Saturday. So please tell your friends and hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. All right. See you next time, YouTube. Bye.